Hola, mi que. Hola, mi gente, ¿cómo estás? How you doing? Today is September. I want to say 17th from the from the ignorance I've been watching today with Blueface, Jaden, and Jaden. So I want to say today is the 17th of September. Tonight we are taking some shots because I had an extremely rough week, and then I started my period. So work, we'll start there, has been stressful. So apparently, so like y'all know, I have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off. I come back in on Wednesday, and you ever seen like that SpongeBob meme where everything's like falling apart in the background, like just going on and chaos is ensuing? That's what I walked into on Wednesday, which is my Monday. Everything was broken. Everything. Then they requested that we immediately change our passwords, like immediately, or we will be locked out. So I get up at 6:30 to get ready to go on my walks in the morning, and so I just got up and changed my password instead, and then went on my walk after feeding the dog and yelling at the dog and whatever I had to do with the dog. By the way, you guys, I already took a shot, so you guys are one shot behind, okay? And look at my adorable shot glass. Isn't it cute? So 4 of them for $5 at Walmart at their like dollar spot. Y'all are gonna hear my daughter's music in the background. She's waiting on her boyfriend to come over. So she's in there playing GTA, waiting on him. So then it kept going on. Like, I'm at work for 10 hours and all you could do is apologize. I'm sorry, we're going through an update, and it should be 15 to 30 minutes. But this was happening before I came into work, the days before, and it lasted up until my Friday, which is Saturday, yesterday. So it was just apology after apology for 10 hours each day, which was giving me an extreme migraine. Like, I wanted to leave work 11 times, and I was just trying to keep it together. But there was points where I just had to get off the phones, and my utilization just had to take the hit because I couldn't even function. Like, if I don't have all the tools necessary to do my job, and you're expecting me to stay there for 10 hours and lie about a fucking update when it said that we have something wrong with our servers, okay? Right before I got off work on Saturday, it was acting a little laggedy, doing its thing, but I just was so happy to get off. It was just a nightmare. Every day I was spent in it. I was spent it. So yeah, we drinking tonight. And then starting my period. I knew I was starting my period because I felt like I wanted to cry over every little thing that was happening. Because first off, I don't like not being fully equipped to do my job. Like, if you're not going to give me all the equipment, why have me sit on the phones for 10 hours a day and apologize? They're like, help where you can. That's our main system. Well, the other system only answers the phone. This is our main system that does everything else. The other one just is like, hello, thank you for calling such and such. This is Shatori speaking. How can I help you? And that's all it does, okay? And it can transfer a call. But why transfer a call if you're not fucking transferring anywhere? You gonna transfer to another agent that has the same problem? Where are we going? So that was work, okay? Then last week, I think it was, my ex was letting me know that he was dying or whatever. He had his glands, his salivary glands are swollen, or like not able to drain properly. So he is swollen all in this area, making it look huge. He proceeded to tell me how it was a 911 emergency. He needed to go. Now he needed me. And I was like, he sent me all these screenshots. I did not see not one stat in the note. They didn't look like they was in a rush to get him over to the ER. They're talking about some supposedly paralysis, but why'd they let you drive home if it was like that dangerous? Why'd they let you drive to the hospital if it's that dangerous that you're gonna get paralyzed? So after a while, I just stopped responding, because first I was like, yeah, you can do it, you got this, blah blah blah. And I was going through my own thing, because I was like, listen, my insurance increased. And he's like, yeah, you need to hit the kids up for that. Why? You're their dad, you could put in for their insurance. Like, that's a parental thing. And he is just like, yeah, that seems like a kid thing to do. Like, you know, they're older, they can do it themselves. And I'm like, but I'm the one providing the insurance. As their father, you should be able to kick in too. He just wants to wash his hands of any type of responsibility to his family whatsoever, which is fine. I don't really give a fuck, to be honest with you. Don't ask me for shit though. That's how I feel. If you feel some type of way about assisting your kids or doing whatever, then don't ask me for shit. That's how I feel. I won't ask you for shit, you won't ask me for shit. So right after I told him about the insurance thing, he was like, oh, I want to give a shout out to the VA for providing me 100% free medical care. Yes, Lord, thank you. I want to thank you. And I was like, did this just send me a text message after I just told him that my shit went up? All right. Got you, my ninja. Because listen, my parents got us a car, didn't have no payments. He fucked up the transmission, okay? So my dad gets us, hooks us up, pays for so much stuff. He didn't have to worry about a thing basically when it came to the car, okay? Because as far as fixing it, because my dad did it all just to make sure that we were safe. My parents helped us out in a million ways, and his parents babied the shit out of him and gave him everything. But when it comes to helping his kids, he's like, next. I don't want them to be raised like me. I don't want them to be raised like you either. I don't want them to be nothing like you. I'm not brainwashed anymore. The veil has been lifted. You can't merely suggest something to me and think it's gonna happen anymore, my ninja. Like, I don't have it in me. This thing on, I'm not doing it. I was nice. I went to the emergency room with them. I did the nice thing, but no, I'm not doing no more nice things, okay? Because I'm not nice anymore. The girl is not nice, okay? She's mean. She's evil. Let's take our next shot. So that's what's going on with him. So yeah, I don't know what's happening. He sent my daughter a text and was like, yeah, oh, this is what we're drinking, by the way. Oops. That he didn't pay for the gym membership, which is like $10 or $15 or $25. So he sent her a message saying that, and then he's like, oh, I'm saving up for a car for himself, but then put no money aside for his daughter, and he doesn't want to cripple them by helping them, because what happened to him was just it was the worst thing ever. Mommy and daddy just gave me everything I ever wanted every 5 fucking minutes. My wife did everything for me. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But anyways, it's hilarious to me now. I was a little pissed because I see how his mind works. You mentioned something like when my AC was out, and he'll be like, yeah, I need to call the manager to get my AC fixed. It hasn't been running right. No, it's different over here. I have to pay. I paid $3,000 to get that fixed, okay? $3,000. Where's your $1,500? You want 50%, bitch. To get that fixed. You call your landlord and they just fix it, bitch. Hold on. I'm gonna make a fucked up face because I haven't been drinking. I bet you needs a tracer. Thank the Lord. It's burning. So then, I can't remember what the other thing was. So when it came to that insurance thing, I was just like, you know what? I'm cool off of you at this point, because I see your tactics. You find a way to be like, I'm better than you. I got this going on and this going on, but I can get it fixed. So then he sends me a text message yesterday or the day before, because I haven't responded for over a week. And where was it? Let's see. It was Friday, and he sends me this picture of our vehicle, or his vehicle, getting towed for the 50-11th time within the last couple months. And he's like, we're both down now. And I guess that was supposed to get a rise out of me at that point, and for me to be like, oh, pobrecito, are you okay? No response, bitch. No. I'm too through. I cannot. I see a lot clear. Like, I seen it while we was married, but I don't see it more while we're not together. His tactics and all that stuff. And he definitely tries to make it sound like, because I hear like the things that he told me that he was telling his brother, like he got his shit together. No, I haven't really been talking to anybody lately. Work made it so that I didn't want to talk to anybody. Me and Jer have been going through it, honeys. If you don't know Jer, I don't think he ever had a nickname, so he's just Jeremy. That's his name. He is in the military because, you know, I love a military man. And I mean, honestly, I'm gonna tell you, the army ones be working hard, boy. They be sweating, they be doing the thing, okay? But so Jer, he's been stationed somewhere else. He's still in the United States, but he's stationed somewhere else. He visited me last in February, and so he called me, maybe, I can't even remember the date, I think it was 2 weeks ago now. And he was drunk as shiitake mushrooms, and I've never seen him drunk before. Every time we were together and he would come through, he was not drinking. We were playing video games and talking about life. He wasn't drunk on that level. Like, we would drink together, but not like drunk to, like, you know, I don't like getting a certain level of drunk, because like some of the motherfuckers that I deal with after they get drunk, they be getting mad and getting crazy and getting emotional, and like, I'm like, no, we're gonna stop at the fun point, okay? So we never got to that point. We would do like 1 to 2 shots and then we would be straight, and that wasn't really impacting us. We would just laugh, play games, do whatever, or I would just fall asleep on his ass, because I would normally, when he's over, especially at that time, I didn't have Sundays off. When he was coming through, I think I had Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays off, and then before that I had Tuesday, Wednesdays off. So he was like throughout those transitions of my days off. And so he would come over and I would be dog ass tired after working, and so we would talk for a little bit, and then he would play the video game back here, because the video game used to be back here, the PS4 used to be back here, and so he used to play it while I slept. So he called me drunk as shit, okay? He's been away from me. This month will be a year, but not really, because he did come through, like I said, in February. Excuse me, you guys, I'm so sorry. I taste that, honey. I taste it. So he called me, and in the background I noticed Bootang in the background, and he is talking to me like Bootang is not there. Now, we have a very like, I have an understanding with anybody that I talk to that you do you and I do me, and I honestly don't care if it intertwines, but he didn't want anything like that to intertwine other than with GSP. That was a really weird situation, but here's how it went. So GSP ended up getting sent to Korea in April of last year. He was supposed to stay there for months. It wasn't supposed to be a year, but he ended up out there for like a little over a year. They kept being like pushed back a couple months here, a couple months there, a couple months here, a couple months there, and so he ended up being out there a little over a year. So when Jeremy was over here at night, I was like telling him like straight up, like, anytime GSP calls me, I'm answering, whether we're doing whatever or doing however we're doing whatever. And he was like, so he wasn't happy at first, but during one of the calls, like, we were entertaining one another, and I was like, you know, the FaceTime ring-a-ling-a thing, and I was like, let me answer this FaceTime. So Jeremy is like, I'm not going to stop entertaining you. I'm gonna just like keep entertaining you while you're talking to him. And I was like, I feel very uncomfortable. I feel super uncomfortable. Like, no. So y'all. So anyways, it got that we got very acquainted with one another, because I'm not gonna go too in depth, but you could just kind of like read between the lines. And so I got very acquainted with one another, the three of us. It ended up that we got so acquainted that they introduced the idea of a group chat. So I created a group chat for us, and they became fast fucking friends. So much so that if I was on a date with somebody else and I let them know I was on a date with someone else, they would be talking amongst themselves during my date about what I'm doing, how they disagreed. So they were okay with me flexing with them too, but no one outside of them too. So it was like a trifecta of me and them too. But so he was fine with that, but outside of that he wasn't really fine with anything. But me, I'm kind of like, you know what, do you, I do me, whatever. We come together, we're cool, we don't. And he really wasn't flexing with nobody the whole time that he has been gone. But this time he got drunk, he went to a bar, he had himself a grand old time, and I supported it. I'm here for it. I want you to have a good time. You're not with me and you need affection, you need touch, you need, like, I realized how important those things were, like when I wasn't with my ex anymore and I was being touched and I was being held and I was being touched, caressed and all that stuff. And I was like, damn, I needed this. Like, I was super touch deprived, and I need to rub, caress, love on, kiss on, do all the things all the time to somebody. So I understand the need for touch. So I can't get mad that you are 50 bajillion miles away and you needed to be touched. So I didn't mention Boo Thang in the back at all, actually. What happened was Boo Thang woke up and she was like, who are you talking to? But like one of those, like, you wake up out of your sleep and you're like, who are you talking to? And so that's when his eyes got like, and he was like, no, and he looked like he wanted to cry. And I was like, what's wrong? And he was like, no, it's not what you think. And I was like, what is it that I think? And he was like, no, it's not what you think at all, it's not that. And I was like, what is it that I'm thinking? And he's like, no, I no. And I was like, okay, listen, I don't know what's going on. I think you need to gather yourself. Like, I need you to gather yourself, and then we shall commence on talking. But right now, it's you're not in your right mind, and I think you're feeling emotions that don't need to be felt. So I'm gonna give you time, and then you're gonna be okay. Like, it's gonna be okay. I ended up going out with my daughter, and the whole time he's blowing me up. He's apologizing. He kept calling me back that whole night, like apologizing. Tori, please don't be mad. I'm like, I'm not mad, please get some sleep. And he is like, Tori, it's not okay, it isn't what it looks like, please go to sleep. And like, he kept calling and calling, and I was like, okay. So I finally, after like 2 days of it, I got tired of the apologies, because I'm like, I kept saying, I'm not mad, please stop. And he's like, no, it's not what you thought, she meant nothing, I was really drunk, I was just missing you, I just need a touch. And all that is normal. Like, it's legitimately normal. Like, you are fine to need that kind of stuff. I need that kind of stuff. So I can't get mad at you, because I need to be touched too. I need hugs, I need affection. Well, it went on for too long, and I ended up blocking him, but not forever. Like, the intention wasn't forever, but I kept forgetting to unblock him. So finally, Kimana was like, yesterday, she was like, hey, did you unblock Jeremy yet? And I was like, oh God, no. But I haven't been in the mood to talk. Like, work has taken every fucking piece of my sanity, and I didn't want to talk to people. Like, I'm tired, and like all day. Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling. I'm so sorry. We're experiencing an update right now. I won't be able to further assist you, but you can give us a call back within 30 minutes to an hour, because I pushed mine out. And we'll be able to see if the update has been finalized, and I'll be able to further assist you from there. Yeah, I didn't ever do that. So that's what I ended up saying for 10 hours. You got 10 hours. So I didn't want to talk to anybody after that. My mind was spent. I cried 11 times. and I just was emotionally done. All I wanted to do, because Terrell, he introduced me to damn Monopoly a couple months ago, and that's all I wanted to do was play Monopoly. Literally, I play Monopoly before I go to sleep. It's like, honestly, you know, the funny part is though, I'm supposed to be going to Seoul, Korea as the next destination on my Monopoly board, and I thought that was funny because he's the one that introduced it to me, and that's where he's at. I don't know if I was supposed to say that anyways. So yeah, I was like, but anyways, so that's all I wanted to do. Like, I get off work, I play Monopoly, and then I go to bed and repeat, you know. So that's all I want to do. That's it, you know. My daughter was like, you left your Monopoly hooked up to the Bluetooth, and I heard you play Monopoly, and I was like high-key pissed because I couldn't hear myself playing it, but it was out in the kitchen. So yeah, what else? So that's all I wanted to do. I haven't talked to anybody, like, literally since all this stuff started, to be honest with you. Via text message, yeah, and that's probably about it. I haven't really, like, interacted with people. I did talk to my my bestie in the Westie, because she was having some, like, relationship problems. And so I did talk to her, but she was probably all I talked to at that time because oh shit, I didn't have to do that. I have to talk because she was having relationship issues and she was like needing my assistance with stuff. So I talked to her because, hold on a second, I think her boyfriend came, because I can hear her talking to somebody right now, and I think it's him. She made him dinner, which was so cute because she was like, Mom, what can I do with my boyfriend today? And I was like, oh, he's probably gonna, like, I suggested like a place for them to go. He was like, I'm not feeling that. And I was like, oh, what if you cook for him or something? And I didn't know she was gonna suggest it because she's really not into that, but she did, and I was really proud of her. I gave her a way out because I was like, get a rotisserie chicken and then cook the stuff on the sides. So that's what she did. But I mean, as long as he feels like he was thought of and taken care of at the end of the day, but that's all that matters. But yeah, so I hadn't really been talking to anybody. I would like talk via text, but that's it. We're taking another shot. So this is shot number 3. If you're not with me, catch up. So ooh, my ex bought me that for going to the hospital with him, and I was like, I want this, and Casamigos. Gee. This reminds me of my grandma's funeral, as weird as it is. This song, we was like singing this at the bar. I don't know. This was right. My grandma passed away around the time that this came out, and me and Brittany, my cousin, were like singing so much. Bitch, miss me with that bullshit. Anyways, so I don't know what I'm saying. So I just really haven't been talking to people, and today my daughter's like, I'm not used to you like not talking to people because you're always entertaining, like you're always talking to somebody. And I'm like, I just have not been feeling it. The only one that I had been wanting bad, I can't have. So I just gotta leave it alone. I'm single. But I don't feel like entertaining. I don't know. I think we're in a retrograde anyway, so let me just sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. But yeah, so I haven't really been doing much other than working and playing Monopoly and going to bed. So that's why I'm chilling with y'all today, because this is probably the chillest little environment ever. But I've just been holding a lot of stuff in right now because I've been frustrated with life, been frustrated with everything. Okay, so my allergies are on 1000. My acne, can y'all see it? There's acne over up in here, acne. There's some up in here acne. Like, how is a bitch grown as fuck, old as fuck, still getting acne? Okay? And periods, okay? I'm 40 fucking 3 years old. Cut the bullshit. Ain't no egg up in here. It's dried, fried, and tilted to the side. I don't have no eggs up in here. It's geriatric. So I shouldn't have anything inside of me. I want the universe to catch up to my mental state of, bitch, I'm already in menopause. I got the beard to prove that I'm a menopause, okay? So can you see it? It's right here is my beard. 3 pieces of hair that I forget to pluck, but they're like the thickest piece of hair everywhere that I have. Yeah, can you see it? Yeah, so I should be not having it. I've already embraced that I have a beard to like let me live without having to buy products anymore. Like, this is kind of crazy, the fact that I'm still buying period products in my damn near fucking 50s. I started at 9 years old, didn't have a childhood because I had to worry about bringing pads everywhere, and if I was going to be bleeding all the time. And I'm damn near 100 years old now, and I'm still fucking bleeding, bitch. Like, take it all back. Take it. Take it all back. Take it all back. You can have it all back. I don't want it anymore. Take it back. Return to sender. But anyways, I don't have anything else really going on because my life is pretty much boring. I haven't been interacting with anybody. Like I said, the principal hazes me every now and again, and I get annoyed by him doing it. So that was today. Hey, and I said hey back, and then he's like, how are you? I'm good. And then I'm like, what are you up to? And he's like, working. And then I just usually stop responding after that. But that's his way of like, he thought of me, and once a week he thought of me, and I'm very happy that he thought of me. But if I'm being completely honest, like, no thank you. He's cool people, but I don't know, I don't feel like talking. I don't know what it is. I don't feel like fucking talking. I wanna talk, I wanna engage, I wanna interact, like, in my brain, right? But the rest of me is like, no thank you, like, please stop. I don't want to talk. And I don't know if something's wrong with me. If it is the retrograde, I have no fucking clue. But what I do know is I haven't wanted to interact, and like I said, I only wanted one person for months now. Months, literally months, and he's been gone the entire time. The entire fucking time. He left in June, and last time I seen him was in May, where I left off with my asked anything. He doesn't believe that I haven't been doing nothing, but I really haven't. Like, I don't have a problem with saying like, yo, last night I just, but I haven't done nothing in 4 months, which lets you know the level of what I want and how I'm like laser focused on it, okay? But yeah, I don't have any access to it. And then it came to me 2 days ago that I just need to stop being laser focused on it and recenter my life and focus on reading a book, because the laser intensity focus I had for this situation was too much. I'm trying to laser focus myself on reading a book, becoming more enlightened, reading manifestations. A lot of sizzle going on right now. She sounds really happy. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you guys, the last time he was here, well, when I saw him last, because I don't think I saw him last time he came, but the time that he came before last, we talked, and I didn't know he was talking to me because he talks kind of low. I'm talking about Kibata's boyfriend, and so like we had carried on a conversation. We were really chill, you know, whatever. Then he was like, I was looking at my daughter, looking at her man, and the amount of love that she had in her eyes when she was looking at him, like, it made me want to just cry, because she could tell loves that man just from the way she looks at him. And I thought that was the most adorable thing, but scary thing. He seems like a really good guy, and I just hope that I never have to pick up the pieces from this, you know, but I will be there to pick up the pieces if I have to. But I hope to pray to Jesus that I never have to. But he's like a really sweet guy, you know. And you know, you always hear about military men that aren't all that wonderful, but my friend Nessa has an amazing fucking husband, and I believe he's a Marine, and he's so fucking amazing. He's what gave me hope that there are good military men out there, because we don't hear enough about the good military men that treat their women right, that don't cheat, that don't beat, that don't do all those things. We don't hear enough about that. We hear about the shitty ones. And like Jeremy, he would do anything for me, like anything for me. I don't ask him for shit because that's weird, yo, but he would do anything for me. Like with Wolf's appointments and shit, he'll be like, hey, it's been a while, how's my son? Because he calls Wolf his son, you know. He doesn't have kids or anything like that of his own, and so he adopted my dog, and that's who he was talking to every single night before bed. Like he will be like, let me talk to my son. Jeremy, like he gives him real huggies. Like they lay together and he huggies on him, and like I don't know, the thing is like having my dog, having my kids feel safe. Like even today while we were at Walmart, when I was like, you know, I haven't noticed myself pulling out my hair and stuff. She was like, that was stuff I did when like dad lived here. Like I was always pulling out my hair and stuff, and I felt so bad because like, yo, this was my fault that they were in that for so long. Like the shit's fucked up. Like I don't feel good about how long I left them with that level of anxiety, that level of not feeling safe around their own fucking flesh and blood. But we're different now. Like she feels free now. Like everything just, you know, I gotta work on my son because I just feel like things are going on with him that he's not saying. But I do want to make sure that he's doing good too. What y'all think? I'm gonna take one shot for the road. That'll put me at 4, so y'all better catch up and take the 4 shots with me. You know, it'd be fun to be on FaceTime and like take shots with people. That would be fun, like bring them in the live, not FaceTime, live, and take shots with people. Like that would be fun as shit, you know? Like we would just go and take shots as a family. To me, that would be fun. Like I feel like that would be a great night. But the only thing is, because I have a weird work schedule, I know a lot of people wouldn't be available to do that. And who knows if y'all would want to do it anyways. But anyways, I'm about to end this live. I'm about to say live now. I'm about to end this video. Thank you for hearing me out while I was just bitching, ranting, and raving. Hopefully the next video will not be a part of bitching. Oh, I do want to show you guys my living room because I did get new furniture, and I feel like it livens up the color because, you know, I went with yellow, and so I got like futon couches that are velvet because I'm looking for that 70s love groove vibe. Okay, like afros, incense, candlelight, love beats, mood rings. You know what I mean? Like I'm looking for the 70s love groove, Janet Jackson type vibe. Okay, so I'm looking for that. I ordered some like stuff off of Temu. Yes, y'all, because that shit is popping on Temu, okay? Because I got like some Halloween stuff that was super cute. They are wooden, like all the like scary movies like Chucky, Jason, Freddy Krueger, all those. They got wooden figures of those, and I got a little tree to put it on that lights up. It's so fucking cute. From Walmart I got a bouquet of black roses, which I want some real black roses, okay? Because I keep all my dead roses. I love them. I even have the one for my ex from 1999. I still have it. I'm not gonna get rid of it, honestly. Like I'm never gonna get rid of that rose, but I keep all my roses and I love the shit out of them. But I love dead flowers. My dad came through in June. I don't know if I told y'all that my dad came through in June with my mom. He was like, why do you have so many dead flowers? And I'm like, I think they're pretty when they die, to be honest with you. Like, I think the flowers look amazing when they're no longer, you know, alive. So I keep every bouquet. And first Joe bought me some flowers, and then I started buying myself flowers because Miley Cyrus told me I can buy myself flowers. I can hold my own hand. She let me know that, so I bought myself flowers and I held my own hand. So I guess that's masturbation. I don't know. Anyways, so no, I really do buy myself flowers. Like if we go to the Circle K especially, they just have the one single rose, and that's what I'd like to get. But Walmart be having them too, where there's just like a bouquet of roses, and it's not even that expensive. And honestly, I'm just waiting for them to die, so I just wait for them to be like potpourri, and I just keep them in the house. I put them inside of, one is in a Casamigos bottle, one is in this bottle. So when I finish this, I'm going to put flowers in here too and put it in my room this time. But because I believe in upcycling, and I love my Henny Black bottles. They are so beautiful. Let's take this last shot and then I'm going to end it. Normally, like, yeah, I don't know why I have licked the top. I was trying not to do it because I was on here, but it's my bottle, my own bottle. I don't know, like the last time when I was taking shots with Terrell, we were doing them on WhatsApp, and I licked the bottle top, and he was like, why are you doing that? I don't know. Like I said, I have OCD. You guys know I have OCD, so I don't know how it started, but I have to do it, and I'm trying not to do it, but I had to do it. Okay, so cheers, motherfuckers. I love your faces. We grown. So I'm probably gonna sleep good tonight. But anyways, I do need to eat something, and now her boyfriend's here and I don't want to see her and stuff. Like, he met me for the first time, y'all. I'm just gonna tell you this and I'll let you go. Came from being with the principal, I believe. Principal, right? And I never let the principal bring me to my house. So I usually had him drop me at Hope Park, but he ended up stopping like kind of closer to my house this time. So I was walking home because I was like, you know, like, I don't want you to drop me at my house, this, that, and the third, which he ended up, like, he knows where I live now. But so he dropped me like by this house. I'm like, hey, drop me right here. And we like, he ended up getting me out. We said our byes or whatever, and then I walked home, and I was drunk as shit walking home, like so fucking drunk walking home, like stumbling home. And then I see him, and I'm like, my daughter loves you, she thinks she's so blah. So drunk, telling him everything. I felt so bad, like that was our first meeting. But yeah, I don't be saying like mean stuff. Like, I'm overly affectionate, overly loving, overly horny when I am drunk. So all I was just giving him was the tea that she loved him, and that was it. But like, the principal, I was overly affectionate. We went like toe to toe a couple times, and it was a good night, to be honest with you. I remember that. But once he started coming over here, that's when the rounds changed. So I was like, I don't know about all that anymore, because that's not fun. Outside it was crack-a-lackin', okay? Outside in the bushes, outside in like all the places outside, it was crack-a-lackin'. But when we got inside, it was like, no. And he's like, what did you do to me? Why am I doing this? I don't know, but get it together. Anyways, I love you guys so much. It was like, I don't even remember half of the shit. I told you I drank too much. But I hope that you guys had a really good day. Now I want some fucking chips or french fries or something. I don't know what the English call them, like french fries, chips. So I love you guys. I love you guys. Everyone, I love you all, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. This was just another episode of TMI Tori. I'm so sorry you were subjected to it, but now I need them to go the fucking Kimana's room so I can get some snacks, because I need to eat, bro. And now I'm all drunk, and I just don't want him to think, well, last time we talked to me I wasn't drunk, I don't think. I don't want to think I'm an alcoholic. I'm just kidding. I mean, if he does, it just is what it is. I'm a weekend alcoholic. Call it what you want to call it. I'm a fucking alcoholic. Bring it if you really want it. And gotta put no extras on it. Who knows what song that is? I like, actually, Exhibit. I used to love him so much. Call it what you wanna call it. I'm a fucking alcoholic. Bring it if you really want. Ain't gotta put no extras on it. Call it what you wanna call. I'm a fucking alcoholic. Bring it if you really want. Ain't gotta put no extras on it. I don't know. Yes, I like that song, honestly. I don't know if I got the lyrics right now, but I do love that song. You guys should listen to it because they have like really good songs. Oh, the Pitsy Pop song, that was a good song too. And Choke Me, Just Make Me Pull My Hair, that was a good song too. Like, you guys should listen to Exhibit. He's really, actually a really good artist. I'm sorry, every time I take a shot, it just sits right here. I need them to go in the room so I can eat. What the fuck? Like, but they sound like they're having fun, but like, I need to eat, bro. I shouldn't drink these many shots. They're playing with the dog. Oh my god. I don't even think my son's back yet. I told him to be careful because, yo, for real, bro, this is it, and then I'm leaving. There's been shootings over on my side. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Be safe out in the streets. Have yourself a good time. Love yourself in every way possible. If no one told you today, I love you, and I hope you have a wonderful fucking evening. I'm gonna try to upload this minimal edits tonight, and probably only because I'm like, have been drinking, I won't remember to edit. But I love you. I guess I could stop masking everybody's name, like Basic Bitch, Principal. Everybody can have their own names, but I'm gonna tell you like really quickly, I didn't know the principal's name until like a few months ago. I ordered something for him and I was like, what's your name? Been up in my house, I didn't know his name. But I love you guys, bye.